So, dear friends and lovers of freedom, here we are at the final threshold where the enemies must submit. The enemies of our Prime Minister and enemies of Biafra must submit. A lady who evidently consciously told you, not by mistake, that we wanted to use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu working with Nigeria. Yes, I am here with excitement and joy. I am vam vam vam. By the grace of Chukwuka Primi Heli Rafael Chamaka Jere, Deputy Minister of Communications, Information and Media, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I greet you all and I bring you good tidings. Good tidings because my PM, who I am his armor bearer, is doing well. Ngozi is not doing well. Ezobika, Nkechi Blessed Ezobika is not doing well. And I thank God for the message that PM Obatobie Gaga Nogu Eleka Obatobie that I forgotten the way she hails him. Anyway, Gaga Nogu hey, no matter the pressure they put on you, the lady, let me call you the lady. Let me call you the lady. No matter the pressure they put on you, do not play that voice for them. Oh. Don't play it for them. Don't play it. You had a message from the PM. He didn't give me that message. He didn't play that message for us. But we believe. Well done, my sister. How are my kids? Thank you. But I believe that you got that message. I know you got that message. And that message is authentic. And because you know it's authentic, that's why you stand giddy bam. And do you see now that the lines are falling in pleasant places for Biafra? Now, because we hear more, and this smelling woman, that thing, stinky, rubbish, psychiatric, imbe, hey, Ngozi, look at how useless you turned yourself into. You become a disgrace, a shame, a pathetic psychiatrist. Hey! What a shame. What a disgrace. Oh my God. Anyway, I thank you, fellow Biafrans that are standing on, and those of you that have resolved never to waver. Do not waver. Do not waver. PM Simon Ekpa is the finisher. There won't be another one. He's the finisher. So stand firm where you are. Yes, I know I have been angry because I was called names. They lied on me. Adadi Orama lied on me, lied on my family. Rami Jews lied on me, lied on my family. But right now, I have shared my sword. Rami Jews, Mamu de no bo. Yes. Ada, Mamu de no bo. Yes. I will not join them to wage war against you. But when the time comes for you to say the truth of all the things you said about us, you will obviously do the right thing. But for now, hit them hard. Stand very, very firm. Have you guys seen what Remiju said? That Ngozi or Abu Fulani, with the money she takes from Biafrans, buys weapons for Ebubago and instruct Ebubago that they should not go after Fulani herdsmen. Are these things now making sense to you? the praise and worship of Muhammad, peace be upon his soul, the Uthman Danfodio legacy that Ngozi brought to Biafra land. Ngozi brought Uthman Danfodio legacy into Biafra struggle. Ngozi to Fiakwa. I spit on your face. I spit on your face. And I got personally a bag of league Ngozi. What aid? That is a Ngozi, you are gone. You are finished. Now you use Biafra money to buy gun for a bubago, and you instruct them, do not go after Fulani herdsmen. Who are they going to go after? If they do not go after Fulani herdsmen, who are they going to go after? Ngozi? Who would they go after? You see your life? You see how you are finished and disgraced. So, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, here we are at the final threshold where the enemies must submit. The enemies of our Prime Minister and enemies of Biafra must submit. A lady who evidently consciously told you, not by mistake, that we wanted to use Mazin Namdekan working with Nigeria to disrupt the declaration. A lady that never wanted declaration of Biafra. A lady that never posted about the declaration of Biafra. A lady that never shared anything about the declaration of Biafra. A lady that never posted anything about Mazin Namdekan. Are you telling me that it is by accident or by mistake that Ngozi did not care about what happened at the court case of Mazin Namdekan? But all of you, Ngozi. Now you see the narrative they are now sharing. What they are now posting is that they do no longer need our Prime Minister. Free man equal to onye, Amo to onye, Amumbiri, shameless idiot. Free man, they ask the free man a question. I say, okay, what if a PM come now and say you should fall back? What will you do? He said, is the only PM that is fighting for Biafra. If he does not give me a good reason to fall back, I will tell him, PM, you are not the only one. Now the Kano have tried. Ojuku tried. Wazurike tried. Simon Ekpa tried. He failed. Now we will try somebody else. That is what Iko Tuonye told is it Kia TV? All those agents that Ngozi just raised up. People who didn't know before from anywhere. If we do go 247, he heard what Ugo said, that he doesn't care about Master Simon Ekpa anymore. That if Master Simon Ekpa asks him to fall back, that he will refuse. Now you can also see that our generals have told you that Ngozi can never be any deputy prime minister. General Gentle the Yahoo. You heard the video. So put 1 and 2 together and see where our Prime Minister stands. Soaring higher and higher. You can never betray me and succeed. It is still ringing a bell. Bagam, bagam, bagam. You can never betray me and succeed. Bagam, bagam, bagam. You can never betray me and succeed. Bagam, bagam, bagam. Fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I just don't want it to exceed 10 minutes. But I'm going to leave it here. Maybe when we have time again to do recording, we'll bring the video of Remigius, play it, and then we'll get some of your opinions. But before then, remain firm, resolute, unshakable, unmovable until we get there. Ngozi must be disgraced. No, Ngozi will not only be stopped, she must be disgraced out of Biafra. And everything about Ngozi, her brother, her patriotic United Party of Nigeria, disgraced out of Biafra land. And Biafra will stand. Airborne to the Biafra Liberation Army. Airborne to Igwe Butozo. Airborne to Commander Gentle the Yahoo, airborne to Commander Holy Ghost, airborne to Biafra Defense Forces, airborne to Biafra Republic Government in exile, airborne to all our men, our leaders, our APM, our CROC chairman, Professor Chioma, our own Mazi Elias Zirasolis, our Aman Dabiri, airborne to Biafra. We move.
John in the eastern part of Nigeria, and they poof a lot of Igbos. They injured a lot of Igbos, and as they injure some, they poof some, and there's nothing that is done as far as this case is concerned. And after that, Ngozi Orakwe, the COS of the Biafra, now she wrote a letter to Tinubu regarding the insurgency, and he gave Tinubu a 60-day countdown that they must do something regarding the separation of Biafra, that they did not want to have anything to do with Nigeria, that they need to separate Biafra. They give Tinubu a 60-day countdown, and they said they must liberate Biafra totally, because if they are separated, they will be able to handle any Fulani terrorists that will come to their land and all of that. That's what Ngozi Orakwe said in the letter. Everybody knows Jonathan to be preacher of peace and love in the country, but Kasala burst few years ago based on Biafran agitation. You know, Jonathan never put his mouth on Biafran agitation right from time. But remember, when they wanted to kick Jonathan out of power, the APC people, that is the Tinubu people, they used everything possible. They used protest and all of that. They even constructed his casket to ensure that they made a large protest to shut down Nigeria until they finally kick him out of power. Now, Jonathan have finally come back through the back door. Jonathan have come out to state the obvious to them. If they did not allow the Igbos to go, if they think they can kick him out of power, and they will not allow the Igbos to go, everywhere we boss. That was what Jonathan said. You will see show in this very video. A lot of Biafrans was kind of amazed, and they never expect that Jonathan can come this way. He said they must release another canon, they must release Amenekpa, and all of that. You will see it for yourself. I'll play you the full video in this very video. If you can share the video as you're watching it, just do what to share it. Share it to the social media platforms. Let's go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video, like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Just stay connected. I'm coming back again.
Welcome you back to Debunk Watch TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should leave the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now to make sense with Debunk.
Hello my great wonderful viewers, welcome back to Debunk Watch TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, just do all to click the red subscription button appearing on your video screen. At the same time, click the notification bell icon so that when I will drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know the unexpected have finally show face. What Tinubu never expected have finally happened few hours ago. You know, everybody knows Jonathan to be this man that go on his own. Is an easygoing man. This man will never do anything that amounts to trouble and all of that. Even when they kick him out of power, he released the power to Buhari 100% without any further adjourn. He did everything discreetly. That's Jonathan for you. But Kasala burst few hours ago. A lot of Biafrans were amazed, this kind of surprised based on what Jonathan did few hours ago. Nobody ever expected this. You know, a lot of people have been agitated for Biafra right from time. A lot of politicians never put mouth in the liberation thing and all of that, even to the extent that Igbo politicians, that is the eastern governors, they did not even put hand in the liberation of Biafra and all. But Kasala burst few years ago. You know, during the regime of Jonathan, it was protest and it was a lot of things that they used to kick him out of power, even to the extent that Jonathan came out few days ago and he made it known to the general public that Obama and some other people used Boko Haram and all of that to kick him out of power. You know, in the regime of Jonathan, there were several bomb blasts, there were a lot of insurgencies, there were a lot of insecurities. Now they brought the adjourn of Chibok girls, release our girls back to us, bring back our girls and all of that. Those are what they used to crumble the administration of good Lord Jonathan, and this man left the power for them easily, even to the extent that they shut down all Nigeria in a large protest, Operation Occupy Nigeria. They shut down Nigeria. Tinubu was there, Buhari was there, a lot lot of them was there even to the extent that big Nigerian GOs, pastors were them. Now they kicked this man out of power. Jonathan had been observing them. He never said anything. But Kasala bust you as a go. Jonathan had finally come for the head of Tinubu. You will see sure in this video. He said if they did not allow Biafra to go, if they did not release the Biafran stakeholder, the agitators that they arrest in the name of Nnamdi Kanu, and what they did to arrest Amunekpa in Finland, that what is coming for them, they will not even expect it. You will hear things for yourself. Nigeria boss, everywhere boss, the grand open mouth. I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just do what to share it as you're watching it. Share to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. And if you can share it, just like the video. Like it, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Why did Jonathan come this way? Why is it that it is not that Jonathan is coming this way? You know, when Trump got into power, a lot of people were thinking that Trump would be like Biden and all of that, but it is very obvious that Trump did not want to have anything to do with Biden, even to the extent that when Trump is talking at times, he will talk about Biden in a very ridiculous way. He talks about Biden like I say Biden is just like a shit of brass and all of that. He never accord Biden. He never say anything good regarding Biden. But this Trump in question have been giving African leaders a lot of troubles. He brought out the statistics that African leaders have gotten a lot of money from US aid and all of that. And what are they using the money to be doing in their countries now? The investigation is out, and a lot of African leaders, they're scared of Trump at the moment because they've taken a lot of money from US and they did not use it for what they ought to use it for, even to the extent that a lot of African leaders now, they are avoiding Trump at the moment. Now this is where the whole saga starts from. It is in the regime of this Trump that a man came out and he made it known to the general public that the money that they got from US is what they're using to be funding Boko Haram in Nigeria and all of that. And mind you, this Boko Haram came to stay in the regime of Jonathan. Now it is said that they use the Boko Haram as a weapon. They weaponize it and use it to kick Goodluck out of power and all of that. And I say that is not enough. This is not coming from a Nigerian man. It came from a US man. Now it was after then that Goodluck was granted an interview and he opened his mouth and talked. You know that this man have a lot of things in his mind. He opened his mouth and talk and made it known to the general public that he's aware of what Obama did and some APC people, how they used the terrorist group to kick him out of power and all of that. Now the same Goodluck have finally come out few hours ago. He have come for the head of the APC people. He said if they did not allow Biafra to go, if they think they can be doing the Igbos anyhow in their own country, that what is coming for them, they will not even expect it. You will see it for yourself. I will play the full video now. You will see everything the way it goes. So if you can share the video, share it, and if you can share it, just like it, just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome. Good luck and a helele, 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 helele. Your Excellency, good luck, Jonathan.
The Igbos hold an important place in the history of Nigeria. They have made enormous contributions to the progress of our country, primarily through trade and investment. They are known to be excellent industrialists, they are entrepreneurs, and they are scholars. I remember when we were in school then, if you are good in mathematics, your peer will be calling you Chikobi. They epitomize resilience amid adversity and fortitude in times of despair. These are the virtues we need to emphasize now more than ever, given our nation challenges. Looking at our political evolution from amalgamation to the independence struggles, the First Republic, military adventurism, and now we are talking about the Fourth Republic, has been a dominant topic in our political history and political discourse. To achieve this, all stakeholders must work in unity of purpose to achieve this dream. In fact, when I received the invitation to be here to chair this occasion, and I looked at the topic, Igbo Quest, I just brought four, not to bore you. First, and I quote, not my statement, Nigeria is not a nation. It's a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same sense as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigerian is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria from those who do not. This is accredited to Chief Obafemi Awolowo, the former Prime Minister of the Western region. The second one, and I quote, "It is true that we politicians always delight in talking loosely about the unity of Nigeria. 60 years ago, there was no country called Nigeria. What is now Nigeria consisted of several large and small communities, all of which were different in their outlooks and beliefs. The advent of the British and that of Western education has not materially altered the situation, and the many and varied communities have not knit themselves into a composite unit." This is accredited to Sir Amadou Bello, former Premier of Northern Region. The third, and I quote, "Since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country, but the Nigerian people themselves are historically different in their backgrounds, in their religious beliefs and customs, and do not show themselves any sign of willingness to unite. The Nigerian unity is only a British intention for the country." This is was said by Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, the former Prime Minister. The fourth and the last, let me not bore you, and I quote, "Each of our three regions is vastly different in many respects, but each has this in common, that despite variety of languages and customs or differences in climate, all form part of one country which has existed as a political and social entity for 50 years. That is why we believe that the political union of Nigeria is destined to be perpetual and indestructible." This is accredited to Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe, former President of Nigeria. So if you look at these statements by our different leaders and look at Zeke's position, and the statement is made, as a nation we have challenges, but we should not be slaves to our challenges. Let us get over the obstacles and move forward. We have to adapt. We must not conform. We cannot conform to some aberrant behavior considered to be politically correct. Let us look at the case of Rwanda, a country that is adapting to their situation. We had a gory experience of genocide. They reconfigured their nation so that in today's Rwanda, tribe is no longer an issue. They all see themselves as one people. I'm not saying Nigeria should do exactly like Rwanda.
Jonathan Ebele Goodluck, the former president of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has indirectly indicted Tinubu, who happens to be the current Wayo president of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. So this very message is for Jonathan Ebele Goodluck. So I want you to pay very good attention, and once you come across this very news, make sure that you share it so that it gets to Jonathan Ebele Goodluck, because I have a very important message for him. And as you can see, we will be reading this very news from one of the Zoo media platforms, Sahara Reporters. And according to their own title, they said, "You can't get accurate vote count in Nigeria due to many ghost voters," says ex-president Jonathan. You can't get accurate vote in Nigeria. He said you can't. That means there is no hope, even in the so-called 2027, although Nigeria's existence to 2027 is hanging on a tree. Yes, it's actually hanging on a tree, because we are not sure. Nobody is sure, including Tinubu, who is currently, preparing himself for 2027. He is not sure if the zoo will last till 2027, especially if the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is released as quick as possible. Now, let us continue and read this very news in full details. And they said, speaking at the Yaga Africa Reflection Conference on Democratic Elections in West Africa in Abuja, Jonathan emphasized the need for integrity within the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Former Nigeria President Goodluck Jonathan on Tuesday raised doubt over the credibility of Nigeria's electoral system, attributing inaccurate vote counts to the prevalence of ghost voters. Oh, say it go. Oh, say it go. Jonathan has finally found his voice to speak against the impunity of Fulani that is controlling the INEC and, of course, the presidency of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. So let's continue. Speaking at the Yaga Africa Reflection Conference on Democracy.